Peace, everyone. I am Joy Allen of Karmic Dynasty, and today you are on a special edition of I Am My Sister's Keeper. And today I have with me my granddaughter, Empress Lulu is her social media name. Would you like to greet everybody? Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
That all you want to say right now? You want to say anything else?
No.
No? Okay. So right now at this time, I am bringing on our special guest. So she will introduce herself to you all. And welcome to the Hamet Nuk. Welcome to I Am My Sister's Keeper. This is the series. And this is an open panel. So if anyone would like to come on and ask questions and or add value, I look forward to seeing you. Oh, definitely. Great time for introductions. Tell us who you are, who you have there with you, and however else you'd like to introduce yourself onto the show. Gratitude.
All right. Greetings, Honorable Sister Joy Allen, and also greetings, Empress. Well, I should say Tefnut Mayat.
Guys.
And also Empress Lulu. And I have with me Kaden.
Who would like to join StreamYard?
Okay, so yes, this is my son, Kaden. He's 10. He's the youngest of my two twins. So I am Nuk Ab Heh SaaMrwt.
And this is Kaden. This is Dirty Odds at Dingy.
So Kaden has just come downstairs. Peace and love, family. So I am Nuk Ab Heh SaaMrwt with Life Force Energy Metaphysical, Highest Frequency Design, 7 Made Divine, and the Alchemy of Essence. And who I am is first me, but I am the owner of these businesses where I'm live Tuesday through Friday on Facebook, where I share knowledge about the crystals, about herbs, numerology, anything that I know on the level that I know it on, because I am a master student. I share with the family as a goal to assist the family in their raising up.
Gratitude for sharing. And we welcome both of you here to the platform.
Got me. You forgot.
Okay.
Say,
you're gonna have to peace, son. Peace.
Why?
Just for a moment, so we can. Okay, you already introduced yourself and your.
Oh, that's what he was doing again. Okay.
He introduced himself and
again.
I wanted to be able to speak individually.
Good. Okay, that's good. So I'm glad to have him here. And this is, again, I Am My Sister's Keeper. This series, the creators are myself, Ramutef Queb, and the mother matriarch, Salima Ellis. So at any time, one of them may be present. And otherwise, we are here to speak to you today. Okay. And again, welcome. To everyone in the audience, I speak peaceful, respective greetings to you. Hola, konnichiwa, rahubet, shalom, dua, duawu, anuk. Hold on, that's not a one. Is it right? Yeah. Anyway, that's one I'm learning. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Either way, peaceful, respective greetings to you all. Now, I don't know. Tell me where you want to start, because I know where I want to start. It might not be right for right now. Oh, wow. No, let me, my bad. Let me run back. Let me run this back. Okay. So I always share with everyone how the guests come or how the topic comes. So as you may have heard Nuk mention, Asma Tefnut. That is my commission name. Asma Tefnut. So I know Nuk from my association with Ptah Secret Sar. That's how I know her. And so once I looked into more knowing about who she is, because her name went through that community, like my name would, like Ramutef's name, like Kepra Ptah, that her name just going through. I was like, oh, who is she? I got to know who this person is. So I went to her page on Facebook, and which is her screen name, except on Facebook, the last two parts are together.
Thank you.
And then I saw you live And I was like, whoa, where is she at? What does she got going on? And you were in your own space. It is your shop. I start listening to you. And not only on your series on your lives do you share your products, you share the knowledge, which you mentioned. And it's been lately in recent times, the past month or so in my life, it's been a peaceful, serene place for me to visit. So I appreciate your lives. I appreciate the time and energy you put into them. I definitely tune in, and it's my time in my day to come down from where I was at all day, because I'll be up in some places. Either way, yes, I know you by way of your shop most recently. And we met at the Rempet this year. We met in person. And that was a beautiful experience. Beautiful. It was in Boston. And it was for the New Year's celebration of Rempet, July 26th. And there is also where Lulu met you. And she became what I would not like to say is a frequent shopper.
Yeah, she became my sister. Yeah.
Your sister
She's
slash
my honorable sister.
The honorable sister slash that bond slash frequent shopper.
Right, because Lulu came to not only shop, but she came to talk. She came to vibe, and she was there in the presence. She was present in love. And I was like, wow, this child is amazing. She was dressed from head to toe in her Mayak gear, clean. And she was just there. Our brother Kwame was there as well. And she was just between both sides of the table, and she was there with us and just vibing. She was just her presence at Rempet was amazing in the way that she actually, I watched her for a while flow around, and the people that she flowed around with were the people who were actually vibrating in harmony. So you said that you knew me through, you first heard of me through Patasik Sar. So I actually saw Patash Secret Star on Facebook like 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, I saw that he was speaking Madhu Netra in his post, and he was speaking about the calendar. And I at that time hadn't associated you, and greetings to Ramu Quefteb. Ramu Queft, I don't know, Ramutef Queb. My apologies, brother. I'm just kind of like trying to breathe right now. So I hadn't associated you and Ramutef Queb with Patasik or Sar just yet. And yes. And so I actually came into the three of you in separate places at separate times. So I was looking at viewing his post and seeing what he was sharing, but then I saw you sharing about a year ago on the Crumb platform, and I was like, wow, this sister is suited and out here strapped up and sharing and teaching and vibing and loving. And I was like, yes. So that's how I became acquainted with you. And then I invited you to Love, Truth, Peace, Love, Light, and Truth, the group, because I wanted to be able to share your videos in the group.
Oh, that's your group?
Yes, for people to know
wow.
who you are. Yes, so that's how I became acquainted with you. And then Ramutef Queb, I started to see him with the cosmology and the astrology and just being able to bring back the ancient divine system, where he was actually sharing with people their truth. So Kwame is actually who initially introduced me to Ramutef Queb, and I was already familiar with him based on what he was sharing. So this is a group that I started a couple years ago, Love, Light, and Truth. And it was a place for me to try to just put out there that, and I'm just going to say it this way, in this community where people have began to rise, and I've just been told that my volume may be too low. Is it too low?
You're perfect on my side.
Okay, great. So I've been told that where people started to rise, I started to see so much misinformation. And I was like, wow, there's a ton of misinformation out here where people were skipping the steps of learning, and they would hear certain things, and what they would hear would be bad information. And then there was just a plethora, a circulation of just bad information out here. And people would be confused by a Hellenistic type of thinking and ideology with all of the Greeks, the Romans, the Germanics. They were just everywhere. People calling the divine principles by the names that the Greeks brought. And I was like, what is going on? So I kind of wanted to create a sacred space for us to attract people who were actually studying and doing the work.
Gratitude. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you just sharing how you came into knowing each of us. I didn't know. As you mentioned, I was on Crumb TV as a guest, and I didn't have this platform. I didn't have Karmic Dynasty didn't exist. Joy Allen was just created just so I could be a guest on Crumb TV. And and all the everything else came after that. I had only planned on being a guest on there one time and going on with the rest of my life as I was headed. All this is new, and it continues to be each day a surprise that I just embrace and walk into.
Divine order.
You know, and divine order. Yes. So I learned. I promise y'all, I come with my notebook when even on my own broadcast, I learned so much. And again, I'm glad you straightened that out, because I thought that y'all, the Tesha Para, that whole Tesha Para network community, I thought y'all were, you know what I mean, already.
Yeah, I'm not very well familiar with that. Kwame introduced me to the Tesha Para. Let me not say it.
Tesha Para.
Me. That was the first time I joined the class back in I believe it was March. He was here helping me get the store in order. I needed somebody to take the shelf apart and bring it downstairs. And he volunteered to come in and help, and he helped. He volunteered again to come and help Life Force Energy Metaphysical make it to Rimpet. And so he was actually introducing me personally to the family. But outside of that, you were the first person that I was personally acquainted with just because of video.
Okay. That's peaceful. Goodness. What a journey. All right. So as I mentioned, most recent times, I've become, I started actually making purchases from your shop.
Yes.
You know, people who know me on social media know I bust up all lies. When I get a hold to a product and I have it, I will talk about it. I've not, because I've had my business expos on my Karmic Dynasty platform.
Right.
And I am actually restructuring that whole format. So I have a series coming out just for the products in a few weeks, if not before then. So
okay.
Today is that opportunity for me to speak on your products. So if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Congratulations.
I appreciate you.
As well.
All right. So I'm going to share with y'all a few items. My granddaughter, Empress Lulu, has made purchases as well. She made her first purchases in person with you. As you mentioned, I think I purchased this product, this item right here.
Yes.
Can we see that?
The light transfers through that very fast, so it illuminates it. That is
I can't even
illuminate. That's a lemon calcite tower.
Okay, and this piece.
Yes, that is clear quartz palm stone.
Palm stone. Okay, so what I will tell you all is, shopping at her shop, you're going to get exactly what you purchased. You watch her lives, or if you see her at an event, she's going to take care of you. She's not, what you see is what you get. I promise you. You pick the item you want. So I don't know how much of her shop and the introduction she's going to give you today, but I'm going to tell you what my perspective is on the live video. She's in her shop where she's at now, and she shares pieces, and we're in there, and we are all like peacefully making our pick of our item. There is not like a war going on in there. No, no, I want that. No, I said I wanted that. No, it
It's
is
a sacred space.
peaceful. It is beautiful. Just the energy, and then it's beautiful. So what it is you make your pick, you pick your item, and then she will invoice you. That's how I pay for my purchases, through invoice. And I receive my item in the mail. You will get your items when she ain't about to take your money. She don't do none of that. She gonna give you what you pay for. And from what I heard in a live the other night, you had a piece come back. I think maybe because you said it got cracked in mailing. There was a piece that got chipped off. So I'm thinking like if something is cracked or damaged, you have a great return policy.
Yes.
Okay. Could you speak to us about that? Gratitude. You own it. Gratitude.
Thank you, sis, for mentioning that. So what I do is I protect the integrity of the energy. This energy is here because I am chosen as the gatekeeper of the energy. So when I am speaking with my customers and my family, which is my customers actually are my family, and I'm actually gauging energy. And most of the time when you're joining the live, you'll see that the energy for the day, the season, any numbers that come up, and also what is being shown is none of it is staged. It's all natural. So we never know where we're going before the show. We just have things in order. And as the energy flows to me, I share it because I believe that the reason why it's circulating in my space is because it is for someone. So I share the knowledge on it, the healing on it, how you can actually use it to assist yourself in that. I have to protect it. So if anything occurs where my family receives something and it's chipped or it is not, I've never heard anyone say anything but like beautiful things about everything, all of the energy that's been purchased. However, one of my sisters, two, have received items and they've been chipped. So because of that, I was like, no, we're going to replace it. And then I give them the choice to choose the replacement because I need them to be able to vibe in harmony with their items. Ramutef Queb, his package took a little bit longer because I restrung his bracelet. His bracelet that we have in the shop, I received complaints from a couple people, from two people, that the elastic in the band was not sturdy enough. And I have a very sturdy elastic. So what I do when I order it, when they order it, I'll restring it. And because I started restringing it and I started hearing tiger's eye. So in his bracelet, you'll see that I actually added tiger's eye because that's the energy that I was getting that needed to be added to it. So outside of that, you're going to get your packages within a few days. So what we do is we do the show. Yes. Oh, yes. Greetings, us. Right. Yeah. So we greetings, brother. So we share in here in this shop, and we send out the invoices, as Joy said, at the end of the week. Between Friday, if you're not shopping on Friday, because Friday is catered to people who like to purchase more bulk and in discount. And then if you're shopping on Friday, you're getting your invoices on Saturday. We ship the packages on Sunday, and then you'll receive them throughout the next following week. If there's anything that happens, my family will tell you, I reach out to you personally, because my main thing is there are so many people out here who is looking for or attracting people who are honest and true and actually really about the business of pure divine love and sharing with pure intentions. And we have to protect that above everything. So, and on the show, we give. So that's also based on energy. So at that time, if I'm led to share, or if somebody is on there and I know they're on there and I can sense what they need and they don't order it, they'll receive it in the mail.
Gratitude. And I hear you mentioning sharing, and I'm here as a witness. You do share when on your shop, when you take time to gift people. I call them tributes these days. So you don't just take, you're not around one of them people who take everybody's money. You know what I mean? You give gifts, and you have those, you put the names in the cup, and you have the drawings.
Yeah.
And then you have like the other night where like the first 3 people get to pick up an item.
Yes.
And I appreciate, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Could
Thank
you
you.
talk to us more about that as well?
So we are, I like to call it currency because it's energy. So we are exchanging. So I am a full I'm a full living being that exercises my right to give. And I know that everything comes around full circle. So whatever I put out here in abundance and truth and love and peace, everything that I put out here, I know it's coming back around. But my goal is that let me start off by saying this. I'm new to everything that you see. I'm new. I came into truth. I began to come into light roughly about 5 years ago. And as I started to come into light, I was kind of like at first a bit weirded out because I didn't know what was happening to me. I cut off my hair. I started like going through all types of stuff. I was going through a stage where I wasn't able to find work. I was at home alone in my thoughts, and I couldn't help but the entire time that I was home in my thoughts, I was like, something about me is different. I just knew I was different. Like the food was changing, everything had started to change. My life started to change. And then at that time, I was shown, which I call my travels, most people call dreams. I was shown, and truth was revealed to me in my travels. And so at that point, I was like, I couldn't live life the same anymore because I realized that we had been misled. So some people hear about the truth and they come into truth that way. Some people read about it, they come into truth that way. Some people experience it. So I was one who experienced it. And as I experienced it, I didn't know what it was. And when I saw the beams of light, I didn't know who they were. But as I started to grow in my journey and in my path, things were revealed to me that I've never heard of or never seen or experienced. I knew nothing when I saw the beams of light. I knew nothing about comedic science. I knew nothing about crystals like that. I had crystals in my life just because I liked them. I thought they were pretty, but I knew nothing about their healing. I never knew anything about the tools of the earth, the crystals aligning itself with our divine purpose and coming into our life at a time where it's there to assist us in our journey. I didn't know anything about that. I started to see 111 probably about 10 years ago. Everywhere I looked, there was 111. Everybody around me knows that I saw 111 like abundantly. And I first equated it to what I heard people say when they would say that I think they knew they were going to die. Now I don't believe in death, but I thought that that's what it meant, because I said, well, they used to say that people that they think that they knew they were going to die, and because my date of entry here is known as 111, I thought that was an ending point for me, honestly. So I started to kind of freak out. But as I finally said, let me see what this means. And I looked it up, and it was a person coming into enlightenment, being raised up, thoughts changing, a new outlook on life, new perception, coming into newness. Things in my life would actually change, and it shifted 360 degrees until it started to go even higher than that. So that's a little bit of history about who I am. So I'm still learning, family. And one of the things that I was told when I first started learning is to share what you know on the level that you know it. So I share only on the level that I experience it and live it. I don't share above what I know and what I experience and live.
Definitely, definitely. Now, I'm interested in sharing with everyone parts of your shop, some products in your shop, whatever it is you feel free to share. I also know that while you prepare, that you work with others. You're not just by yourself. You're not out there like it's all about me. You do work with others, and her timing. This commit Quantiera is divine. Could you talk to us about the people you work with and in which manners?
Okay, greetings, my family too, because I see so many names at the bottom of the screen. Greetings, my honorable family. So, so my goal is to be here as a link for us to raise up and starting businesses, growing and healing, and assisting the people around us. So what I discovered is that we're not all connected. The people who know are not all connected in where we're all in the same living spaces and in the same places. That's just starting to happen for me now. And so I got out there live because I wanted to connect with the family and then want them to connect with their families. So I first in the shop, I mentioned Kwame for his help. And I also am assisted by Lisa Bennett, my sister. She's been there with me. She is one of my closest and dearest friends. We have been through the journey together. And so we used to work at a business where we would stay at work sometimes 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, getting there at like 8 and 9 and just working 12, 13, 14 hours a day. So now she's here assisting in the shop. My daughter Brianna's assisting in the shop. I also have family, Lisa Attaway, Quantira, Ashnet. There are so many. I have Candace, the mother of the show, is what we call her because she protects and looks out for everybody. She's always making sure that I'm on point in the show. She's dropping pointers. We have Letitia. Letitia is always present, and she's always there to just share her divine love. We have many. There are many, and I kind of want to now grab a book so I can honor all of them. So I'm just going to say it this way. And the brothers, I honor you all. Whether I call your name or not, you know who you are. And these are people who not only are exchanging energy with me, we actually have conversations outside of the show. And these women have now began to start businesses as well. So we're all now circulating amongst each other. So I'm supporting them. They're supporting me. And I purchase, when I see them, I go and purchase items from them, whatever they have. I'm purchasing from them. They're purchasing from me. Because if they show me a pair of earrings, oh, I just made this pair of earrings. I said, oh, I want them. I want them right away. So we're all now starting to circulate amongst each other. And so you will see us like the jewels in my hair come from another sister that shops in the shop. She's not on live, but she shops in the shop. Mariski Jewels is one who comes in this space and shares her love truly as well. So we are all now a network of sisters, and we are now branching out in our areas to assist everybody around us with healing. So most of them are into the herbs, are into the oils, are into the book, learning the truth, into the crystals, into love.
Definitely, definitely. And I am glad to go ahead. My bad.
I just need
Go
a
ahead.
little bit of help trying to see where I turn this around, or if I just have to turn my camera around to show.
You on your cell phone?
Yes.
Okay. I know you go into camera and settings, and there should be a rear camera option in the drop down box.
Okay, camera and settings.
And while you do that, again, I'm expressing, I am glad that I'm able to witness. Hold on. I'm glad to be able to witness the workings together between us sisters, the matriarchs, most definitely. And so that is in line with the I Am My Sister's Keeper, this series. And it is also in line with we are the Ramech, the family. And it is important and a goal and mission of mine to bring to the platform Karmic Dynasty and the shared platform of I Am My Sister's Keeper solutions and unity. So I appreciate you for being a part of that. And she's ready, y'all. She's ready. Oh, you got it going. That's beautiful.
Thank you, sister. So this is the shop, and this is where you'll see us. My daughter, Brianna, is live on Facebook at LFE Metaphysical on Mondays at 8. I am live here in this space Tuesday through Friday. And you'll see the razor because we normally, like, sometimes if I'm showing something and I see something in the crystal, I'll cut the price tag off so you can see what's in the crystal. These are some of our items. So last night we covered smoky quartz. We also covered serpentine. The night before that we went through the geos. So if you see the show from last night, you will see where Mangano, also known as pink calcite, was fluorescent last night because we had the black lights on. So this is where I'm live. Now I'll take you around the shop. So this is normally our setup for Friday where we show things in bulk. And we have packages for people who do more. Oh, Jam, my sister Jam, yes, not to leave her out. We do packages, Mary, so many, and they already own businesses. And so they come in and I show them what we show them. We also do wholesale for the jewelry that I create. I have a lady, the first lady, she's in Tampa, Florida area. And so I create necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and new are the bracelets and rings for her shop. And she's actually growing into now having her own crystal shop there as well. And that's Andrea. And let me turn more light on in here. It's really dark on camera. Oh, the lights are on. And so this is the shop. So these are most of our items that are normally more delicate, and I don't want them like this one is very, this is pre-night, and I'm going to put it here right now. This is pre-night with tourmaline at the bottom. So we have other ones that you won't see on the show that often because I don't want to mishandle them and just move them around too much. So some of the items you see more often because they're a little bit more durable, and their use is their use can be more needed. Like amethyst, you will see more people attracted to the amethyst healing, certain things. So some of the towers and everything, we have to protect them just a bit more so that they're not damaged at the tips when people get them. And so this is our shop, Orthoceras. This one is estimated to be like 3 million years old. This is actually marble and eels. And so this is known as Orthoceras. and it's very ancient, but I believe it's older than 300 million years old. And so this is our shop, and this is where we are. And so this is actually in the lower level of our house. And so the shop right now is in the house. So we are now actively being led to grow into a space out in the community where we will be more active with the family. And so we're just, taking our time to grow. Thank you.
Thank you. So Empress Lulu saw something that she wanted. She don't remember what it was. She said she want to say something. What do you want to say?
I called a name that I made up. I can tell you what it's called. It's called Moonspot.
She's sharing her name she made up at the Rim Pet with you is Moon Fox.
Okay. Honorable. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's a beautiful name for you. So she, give me one moment. Let me get my charger because I don't know what my percentage is. Okay. So Lulu came to me, and she came to the stand a couple times, as you heard me say. And for me, I saw amethyst when she came, and she had on gold, and I had this teardrop amethyst, and I put it on her neck. And she went, and then she came back with her clothes changed, and I noticed her amethyst was missing, but she came back to learn about the sardonyx. So I didn't know that she was there scouting the sardonyx. And so she asked me how much it was, and she went and got the sardonyx. And then she came back and got her necklace. And so one thing I noticed about her raw natural energy is that she's attracted to crystals that people who are on, like, we have all different levels of people who are interacting with the crystals, right? And some are on like master levels when it comes to mind over matter, where they are working with the deeper, earthier, hardy crystals. I noticed that right away that she has an eye for like work, like ridding the bloodline of some things. She is going with protective crystals,
We
grounding
need some of that.
crystals.
Good eye.
So what I did was, when I saw her interacting with these crystals, like I said on the show the other night, most little girls are into the purples, the pinks, the greens, the aura. No, she was into the smoky, the tourmaline, the ocean jasper, the sardonyx first. And like she was like brown, black, green, hardcore, earthy crystals. And so I said, she's bringing the family together. These crystals are like this. They're like, they bring situations like this to here. So she is here, and her duty she is gonna be like a governor in how she will bring people together. So I said, well, let me give her some information about her crystals. That purple, I'm not sure where I saw purple around her, for someone who needs temperance, someone who needs balance and has to diligently fight their thoughts to overrule any type of weaknesses that is there. And while they're fighting for that black is going to be there to protect them. So whenever they're around her, they are protected from their thoughts. So whoever it is that struggles with not being able to let go of something, she is the one that will be there to bring that grounding, that shifting, and that protection into focus. She has that strongly. And so, Sister Lulu, I bid you well, because I know that, you're being raised up right there next to your grandmother for a reason. And she's going to carry that crescent and that star, that sword and that shield heavily.
I agree.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So you is that so apparently you know a lot about a person from the pieces they choose, from their selections, their options. Do you provide one-on-one consultations with people that would be interested in contacting you?
Yes, I do. But the one thing that before they select a crystal, I can sense them in my being. I can wherever I sense them, I know what they're doing there. I sense her a lot in my solar plexus and also in my gut. And so I know that normally when you have people that are there, that could be like some womb energy healing and also divine connection when it comes to the solar plexus, and thought is actually people getting rid of old ideology, old thinking, all of that old stuff where they start to battle because of old stuff. This is one of the things. So one of your questions I answer, I say yes. But I'm very protective about the consultation. And the reason why is because I am honest to say, I don't have that with everybody. I have not had that with everybody. There are certain people that come to me and I can sense them through me. And she's one.
Okay.
I'm
taking notes. Taking notes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ramota.
No, I said I could definitely testify to that. Our first meeting was very divine, very divine. And then
Yeah.
I remember the one thing she told me, I was like, because I seen a lot of people with it, and she was like, I can see you with something blue right here. And I was like, huh, oh man, I gotta look into that. And when I did, I said, interesting, very interesting, very interesting. Yeah, definitely people.
Right.
That's the way I personally feel. Like if you feel it, that's where it comes from. Because a lot of people are just coming to just speak and then just in a sense conversate. Which is nothing wrong with it. But if you're not really feeling it, you already know that they're just there to buy things of beauty, versus understanding what it is. And then from that point on, you definitely feel it. Like for me, I've been crying about getting a sunstone for the longest, and I finally got it.
I
Because like for
agree.
me, I carry that mug with me everywhere I go. And the reason for it is because I'm trying to learn geokinesis, and this, or I say I should learn. Well, that's the way I'm gonna learn by geokinesis. I'm gonna learn how to use that sunstone to amplify that, or how they say earth bending. And there's a lot of ways of doing it, but there's an object that you have to gravitate to, and, and that type of stone that you gravitate to, that one that'll help
Ramota.
you. Hmm?
Right quick, I had to check. We have some clicking background disturbance in the
Hmm.
line. I'm not sure where it's coming from because when we all mute, it's still there. So just wanted everybody to be aware of. I know. Okay, it stopped. Okay, Nuke, yo, maybe it's. I'm okay. Well, maybe it's it. I muted everybody's mic and it stayed there. So it appears when you mute your mic, unmute your mic for me, Nuke, if you would.
Okay.
Okay, and there it goes. Okay, so yeah, it's in your line. Not sure if you want to exit the studio, then come back in and see if that helps. But we are here to hear from you today. So however you want to do it, you just want to sit there and we keep listening to that. That's good too. I know about
No,
vibrations
this
and
is
My
frequency.
system is
no,
That
muted.
might be the vibration and frequency we need. I'm not sure how you want to manage that.
I would
let
say
me exit.
check your mic.
Well, she left. She decided to leave out and come back. You said check the mic, as in exit, check it, and come back in.
No, like if you had it like connected to something, it might be rubbering on
Oh,
something.
clicking, yeah,
Yeah.
because that used to happen with Patah and his
Yep.
earbuds. So yeah, when she come back, we'll see if she's has her listening, her microphone connected, if it's tapping something,
Hmm.
because it might be just that it's just hanging loose and moving. Like right now, I got my cell phone charger. It just is doing like this, so it might be hitting something. Um,
Yeah.
so Ramutep, you purchased that bracelet you have on. You purchased that from Nuke. You received that from
Yeah.
her.
This one.
Have you
Yes.
what?
This is
Have
the
you
one she's
received
talking about.
anything else from her?
Yeah, I got the other bracelet at the house, and then the sunstone. So trust me, I've been
Okay.
crying all over the place. Like I've been going to shops everywhere else. I'm like, yo, do y'all have a sunstone? No, we don't have any right now. I asked her. She said, brother, I don't
Mhm.
have it right now, but I'll get it. And then as soon as she went on the live, and I asked her, she said, boom, she powered it out. I said, that's what I need. I need this. I need this. Y'all have no
Yeah, and
idea.
there's a lot of things I'm looking for and people don't have, but she has it.
Hmm.
So that's
Definitely.
interesting. Can you talk to us about that other piece you received from her?
I think it was a citrine. I think she gave me a citrine bracelet too, because the one I ordered was this, and she
And
gifted
she's
me this.
back. We're talking about our purchases. Well, Ramatev's talking about the ones he received from you.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
how,
I didn't
like,
say
if
this
you're
one.
looking for something, you definitely have it.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely,
We're
definitely.
trying. We still
Hmm.
have some countries that we're trying to grow into. So we're right now, we have some items from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Singapore. We have Australia. We have some Brazil. We need more Brazilian crystals. More Indian. We have some Indian. Um, we have some Congo, but we need a direct link to the Congo. So I'm still working to build direct links with other countries in order to bring in crystals from all over. We need connections with Uruguay, um, so we can bring in some of those type of connections and connections with almost everywhere. So we're still growing. So we're trying to expand the inventory where we'll be able to more so provide. But the ones that I see we don't have the most are the crystals coming from Brazil. So we're actively seeking a connection there.
Gratitude. Wow. So you got that global connection. That's why you always have what we need.
I'm a research analyst by nature. And so I just dig until I get to where I'm going. One of the questions you were asking me about the consultation and energy, you were asking about the people that I come in contact with. And one of the things that I wanted to say about that before the line started clicking and stuff is that I don't like people say, do you do readings? Do you do readings? Everything is at the moment because I never know and I don't like staging things. I'm not very good. My people who know me know you would tell me that that time construct doesn't work well for me. And when it comes to, like just trying to sense energy impromptu, that's not work. I like to mesh, merge, connect, and see where I sense them at. So whether they're in my throat or if I'm receiving some banging and I come in contact with some people, I get a stomach ache or a headache. And sometimes I separate if I don't believe that they're ready for what I have to give them. But that's how I normally connect with people around me.
Gratitude. Could you also speak to us? Now I know some of us buy in single items and some of us buy in bulk when we're in the and on your live videos. No? Hold on, I can't hear you. Did you accidentally mute yourself? There you
I think
go.
that's me with that clicking. That's really bad because I didn't hear it when I was off. Yeah, some buy single, some buy bulk. So for those who buy bulk, we offer discounts to business owners. We offer discounts to business owners. We also offer discount to those who are who just buy in bulk, because they may be like some people were hairdressers and they like to have the crystals around while they're working with their customers. Some are Reiki practitioners, and just all different types of people. And so anyone that's in business, we offer business discounts when they're buying in bulk or when they're buying over a certain amount. So they may not be buying in bulk, but as a business owner, everything they're buying may just be for their business and not personal use. We also have, my apologies.
Go ahead.
We also have a customer loyalty program. So on some of your invoices after like your fifth order, you'll start to see discounts on your invoice as well.
Oh, wow. That's peaceful. Discounts.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Ramutep, are you here with us? Did you have more to question, or are you
Kinda,
just
I'm scanning on my messaging right now. My apologies.
okay? So,
Okay. That clicking seems to be gone now. You're muted, Joy.
yeah, so my bad. So I was saying, I hear the clicking again. So me and Ramutep were talking, and I meant to say something before we continue. Is it do you have a cord on your microphone or something where it might be tapping and hitting?
It's just a phone sitting on a tripod. I believe that it's just a connection of this phone, possibly. So I was looking for the other phone to reconnect on a different phone, but I don't have it right now. So next time or any time, I'm going to have to start using the other phone over this phone.
Okay.
So my apologies, family, for the clicking and the interruption.
We're good. We just, if I could help, that it'd be cool. I like to troubleshoot when I can. That's all. Now, could you talk to us about? So I know you have incense and the crystals and other. What else other or items do you have that would be available that I've not yet seen, or they are around? Because I know in each of your live broadcasts, you share different items each time. So you have this storehouse over there. Are there items that I'm not aware of, I haven't seen yet because I wasn't in attendance?
Right. So we have, so I'm a soap maker. So I also make vegan soap with all natural herbs, no fragrances, only pure essential oils, and herbs, strong herbs such as ashwagandha, moringa leaf. We use clays, bentonite clays, Moroccan red clays. We use spirulina. We use different herbs, wheatgrass in the soap to assist with healing. That is Seven Made Divine. So when you hear me Seven Made Divine, that is for your overall skincare and just protecting your first line of defense. So Seven Made Divine, we also do deodorants, natural toothpaste. We do oils, combination oils. So some of the family have some of this. If they have like pain in their back and stuff, I'll mix up a mixture for them for that. We also have highest frequency designs. Of course, that's the jewelry. Okay. We have Alchemy Essence, which is our new line where we have all premium, pure essential oils and hydrosols. Hydrosols, for people who don't know, are essential water. So rose essence water, lavender essence water. We have different essence waters. So those are still in the process right now of bottling and labeling. So soon we'll be offering that for medicinal healing. So there are stages to the businesses. So the first one was Seven Made Divine, and that was for external healing because that's what I relate to with my children. One of my daughters, she's battles sometimes real and eczema, as well as myself. My other daughter, she will go through like having yeast patches and stuff. So I like to create soap and oils and stuff to get rid of that. And that's how that came about. So that's external. Internal goes into the herbal part of Seven Made Divine. So we are now coming out with herbal blends for detox, cleansing, healing. And so right now I'm on a 6-day fast, and just cleansing with sarsaparilla and watermelon right now, and water. And so I'm moving into sea moss. So we'll be doing things like that. So what people are most familiar with is Life Force Energy Metaphysical, and that is the crystals, that is the knowledge, that is the healing when it comes to internal. So my goal is to have something for the holistic healing of the being to actually assist them in ascending.
So you have those remedies also, huh? I didn't know. I'm glad I asked that question. And so everybody who knows, I don't have questions prepared. I don't have a script. I don't have any of that.
Like that.
Me and her did not practice. We this is what I do on Karmic Dynasty. Gratitude. I'm going to be purchasing some of those waters from you because
Okay.
I'm going to be needing them in about a month or two. I have some self things I'm setting up. I have my own growth path, as we all do. And I am not just Karmic Dynasty. I am more than this person that this image that y'all see up here. And a lot of who we are, we don't share with the world.
That's right.
It is for self. So I will definitely be purchasing some of those waters from you. So we're going to talk after the broadcast.
Well.
Yes. So talk to us about, Lulu, you want to share something right now? So I know Lulu made a major purchase. I call it a major purchase. She made a major purchase the other day. Goodness. That talk to us about that dragon head that Lulu, that Empress Lulu purchased.
Okay.
If you would, gratitude. Because I was like, she was like, Momo, I need that. And I was like, okay, let's get that. And then after you went in the process on the live broadcast, Nuk tells the price of it. And she said the price of that dragon head. And I said, oh, it's almost this child's bedtime.
You said that. It's her bedtime. So this is what I was talking about when I said she chooses elements like ocean jasper. And so this is the dragon. The dragon is the total of the defender of the mother. The dragon actually uses its life force energy, the breath, in order to purify those who need that type of cleansing. It actually also stimulates an illuminated being when it comes to the mind. This is like the greatest protector and the most loving mother. The dragon actually, and this is one where Candace is more well versed when it comes to the studies of the dragon, because she actually communicates and keeps an ongoing connection with dragons. But the dragon is one that is for people who are connected on a higher level. And they are, and I'm going to put it down because I'm about to start caressing it. So that is, dragon is an ocean jasper. Ocean jasper is also speaking of where the dragon meets water and earth. And we know that the dragon is one of universal when it comes to all elements. And when I say all elements, I'm speaking of air, fire, earth, water, force, and ether. And so the dragon is one who is actually a master who flows in harmony with all divine elements, and they live to a very old age, and which speaks to the wisdom of the dragon. And most of the time when you see dragons in movies and different places, they're always offering divine wise counsel, and they're always there to assist or actually to protect those who have a higher divine purpose in life. And that journey is not a journey for, I'm going to say it the way that I'm going to say it. Sometimes I give that disclosure when people are not comfortable with certain words. That journey is not a journey for the weak. That journey is not a journey for people who are concerned with the thoughts of another, who cares what the thoughtless think. So when you are on a journey of having the dragon as a totem, that's a person who has to rid themselves of what they know and to be open to life and nature teaching them what life is and receiving divine wisdom from high. That's a person who has to separate oftentimes from, that's why you often, even in Game of Thrones, you saw Khaleesi having that divine purpose with the dragon, but not before she went through fire to be purified. And that's when once she was higher and cleansed and able to now connect, that's when nature gave birth to the dragon for her. And you see her the only one that can relate to that dragon and connect with that dragon, where people would see them as the owner of the dragon. She wasn't the owner. She was called the mother of the dragon because she was the mother of protection. It was her duty to protect that dragon because she knows that there's no higher protection for her than thought in the dragon. So the dragon is illuminated thought. So again, that goes back to what I said about Lulu earlier, and I didn't even remember that ocean jasper dragon.
Okay, and so your next live, for everybody who needs to know, your next live broadcast will be on which day at what time?
Tonight at 9 p.m. We go 9 until normally around 11ish. We're always around 9, but 9 is our time. We're also Tuesday through Friday, 9 until on Facebook, Nuk Ab Heh SaaMrwt page. We also have, like I said, my daughter is live on Monday. She comes from a really good space for people who are looking to grow in the crystals as well. She comes from what I say, a sweeter, more innocent side of the crystal. And you can join her Monday, Life Force Energy Metaphysical on Instagram, which is LFE Metaphysic. I keep looking at this dragon. I'm gonna move it. Okay, peace.
Okay. All right. So Empress Lulu, you said you had another question or something you want to say?
Yes.
Okay, we listening. What is it?
With Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Make another video where you show with crystals.
Okay, her other video where she made crystals is tonight.
Okay.
She went to sleep last night watching your video, your live broadcast, because she got in trouble because after all them emojis was hitting your screen. I was in the kitchen.
She wasn't. She was stimulated by the smoky quartz. Again, I mentioned smoky quartz earlier for her, but I wasn't. I didn't even remember what happened last night with the smoky quartz. But those are her stones. So she was actually emotionally triggered. That energy kind of caused her to move. And Empress Lulu started pressing all of the emojis, and I was cracking up, and so was the family, because that smoky quartz is something. That one right there.
Yeah, I was in the kitchen cleaning up for the evening, and then I heard you mention my name and the excitement in your voice. I was like, what's she talking about? What's she saying to me? So I went to go see, and all I seen on the screen was the emoji, the heart reactions to the video. I'm like, Lulu, I actually don't touch nothing.
Heart angry, sad,
Yes.
love. It was caring. It was actually really, really it was actually accurate. It was accurate because she was not the only one. One of the sisters, Ashton, was sending messages through Messenger. She was going through what Empress Lulu was showing. She was like,
Okay.
oh, and most of us do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's her communication right now is the emojis. So if you see emojis on that live broadcast, it's her talking to you. Until
Okay.
she learns how to type out and all that stuff, all the work. But I don't even think there's probably words from what she was feeling, according to those emojis flying on that screen. Goodness. And this is a question I had, so I appreciate Siba Kwame coming through with it earlier, and it went past me. For now, at the Rempet was our opportunity to buy from you in person. We watched, and other people here in the audience, we watch your live broadcast. So then we select and all that stuff. So some of the viewers are new to I Am My Sister's Keeper, the series, and we welcome you here. Some of the viewers here are new to you and your shop. Can you tell them how they can purchase your items if they don't see you in person and or if they don't watch your live broadcast, how they can keep in contact with you and how they make their purchases?
You can actually reach out to me on Messenger, or you can go to lifemetaphysic.com. So lfemetaphysic.com. We are updating that website daily, so you can purchase there. There's also a shop on Facebook. There's also a shop on Instagram. So you can actually shop through those shops. Most people, if they don't see what they're looking for, they inbox me. So you will be amazed at the people that we speak to through inbox. Through Messenger is the second most popular way for people to order as far as what I've seen. So they the first is the live videos, the second is Messenger, third is in person, and fourth is the sites, the shops online. But yeah, any way you want to get to me, just reach out. I'm open.
Gratitude. Okay, so I have here on your ticker the Facebook. Now, as we mentioned earlier, for those who didn't get it, the Facebook, her Facebook name, the last two parts are together on Facebook. It is just like that on Facebook. So you'll see in the first part of the ticker where her name is separated out, but on Facebook, the last two are together. So that is correct.
That's correct.
For
Facebook,
all of the viewers.
Nuk Ab Heh and then SaaMrwt are together. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So for the viewers, that is not a typo. What you see in the ticker is correct. And did you say lifemetaphysics.com?
Life Metaphysics without the S.com. Yes.
Lifemetaphysics.com.
So it's LFE Metaphysics.
LFE?
Yeah, LFE Metaphysics.
Oh, I got that all wrong. LFE.
That's okay. That's what we're here for. So LFEmetaphysic.com. So we do the life without the I. So just because it's Life Force Energy Metaphysical. The prana, the breath is what changes.
LFE. How am I gonna get this? I keep hitting that. That's not right. I keep hitting this K or something. Hold on, y'all. Life.
Yeah, just to change that K to an H.
Yeah, I don't know why I kept hitting that. That's right. Okay, everybody, this is how it is. Okay, so now before we end the broadcast, is there anything? What would you like to share with the family? That what if there was anything in your message you wanted to share today? What is it that you would want to share? Apologies, y'all. Apologies.
I would share that your journey is you. You are your destiny. I was just talking to a friend last night that said that what they do, they've been doing their entire life, and if they'd known to do that at a young age, they've been on right where they were supposed to be and most comfortable their entire life. And so I say to you that you are the key. You are your greatest tool, and to continue to be diligent in correcting your thoughts from lower thought. Always continue to challenge yourself to follow your intuition until you begin to flow in harmony with it, because that intuition is there as your divine higher guidance that is guiding you to embrace, accept your journey. And so once you become one with your journey, that's when life will unfold and you'll be most at home with self. So if anything that I could tell you is that when I stopped fighting is when I was like, oh. And my daughter told me last week, she said, Mom, I don't believe that I've seen you do anything that has actually been you. This is actually you. And so it is. Your journey is you. And there is perfection in the lessons. And though you may be going through what you think are turbulent times, though you may be going through what you think is an upset or what you think is a struggle, it's not. It's you coming into what is for you. So we have to stop battling the things that are not for us. If it doesn't flow in harmony with universal law, if it feels like a struggle, if it's too much of work in the opposite direction and you keep being set back, then you know that is for you to let go, because there's something else there that flows in harmony with you. And you have to actually discover the courage from within, the love from within, to go ahead and be comfortable enough to grow in that space. So where I am right now, speaking to you right now, this is so far from who I was. I'm comfortable now because of Life Force Energy, but to be on this platform speaking, ooh, my words would be jumbled. I would be nervous and everything. So gratitude, sis. I'm grateful, and our journey will unfold our true selves.
Yes, it will. Gratitude. And I could not imagine what you're saying to be real right now. You up here, this is we are up here.
Yes.
That's why you flowing like that. This place ain't this ain't on one of them places. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I send your picture all the time, and I know that this is you putting yourself out there, stepping out there. I know that this is you breaking your old mold. I sense it in you all the time. Your realness just comes through, and I'm like, this is you actually really being obedient to what you know you are here to do. So yes, we're grateful. Thank you.
Gratitude. And I appreciate you for being here on the I Am My Sister's Keeper, the series. This is the special edition. This is our second special edition. Yesterday, the first one was with Charbay of Berry Studios. So I don't even know how to say it without seeming like I'm saying it. But the special edition guest, this is your second one, selected, like handpicked, divine, like cream of the crop. Y'all, you're special for real, divine greatness. And not to undermine or lower or limit our other guests or the Karmic Dynasty guests, but the special edition is just, I was telling them in the setup that I couldn't put you on Karmic Dynasty, because Karmic Dynasty is where I bust up all lies. You know what I mean? Karmic Dynasty is, and then it's to even think about putting just you. I just needed you to have your own space and energy. That's why you're the background, the cover for the broadcast is what it is. I just only wanted you and your vibration, how I perceive you in the space by yourself in the presentation for the broadcast that's scheduled. So I appreciate you in everything you do. Then that's just what I am aware of that you do. But I feel, I sense, I know other parts of you, and I appreciate you. I know Empress Lulu appreciates you too.
Oh, my apologies. And gratitude for this segment. Gratitude for I Am My Sister's Keepers, because I've had people that I thought were my friends in the past, but my sisters now, the way we push each other, the way we love each other, the way we keep breaking the mold of how we see each other and telling each other who we are truly in higher light, and how we are out here like just saying, no, sis, do it, go for it, you got this, you're amazing, your light is so bright. The way we feed each other a divine meal is so much more rich than any other past acquaintances. And many of these sisters I've never even laid hands on in person. My sister Chelsea, I've never met her before last year, and she is my baby sister. Like, I've always had an amazing bond with my sisters, my blood sisters. We've always been close and able to grow through anything, go through anything, laugh through anything, fight through anything. Like, just like, girl, please. My daughters, but the sisters that I have coming to me now, you and all of the other sisters, I am eternally grateful, and I never forget the opportunity to say I am grateful for you. And the brothers are stepping up, because what happened for Ren Pat, and this is all new, and I thank you, family. Gratefully, I am thankful for you.
Gratitude. I didn't come in to cut you off. I was just listening. I wanted the people to see me agreeing with you and nodding my head.
Yeah.
But definitely, I appreciate you being here. Empress Lulu says she wanted to speak to you before you leave today, because she might not be able to speak to you on your live broadcast, because she might just be going to bed before 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to speak, say bye to her, speak to her before you leave, before she goes?
Bye.
Peace, my honorable sister.
Peace to everyone. On that note, we will see you all. Nuk will see you at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How I get my finger? Y'all know what I'm doing on her broadcast. She gonna see you on her broadcast tonight. Facebook. Go to her page. Join the live. Grab you some items. Purchase your items that gravitate towards you, where y'all gravitate together. Yes, ma'am.
Look, I made a 2 YouTube videos where I made guacamole and smoothie.
She made 2 YouTube videos in her social media career. One, she was making guacamole. That was her first one. The second one, she was making smoothies.
Please share.
Yes.
Send it to me so I can share.
You gonna send her your videos?
Yes, congratulations.
Okay.
You do great. Share more.
Okay.
I'm actually moving in fasting before moving into an alkaline lifestyle. So share more videos, because we need that inspiration and those creative ideas. Thank you. My sister loves guacamole, and my nephews.
She does too. She had some for dinner last night. Probably about to go make her some now. Again, I appreciate you all being here. Peace and love, family, as Quantier has put it. We're leaving out of here. I have another broadcast at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to the Karmic Dynasty platform for that one. I appreciate you all being here. Nuk, it is an honor. On behalf of the other 2 creators, Ramutep Queb and the Mother Matriarch Salima Ellis, gratitude, and we appreciate you.
Platform and to them as well. Thank you, family. Peace.